It is a fascinating collision of cognitive styles. So for those not deep into personality typing, INFJ stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging.
Okay.
In practical terms, this means their brain is a massive pattern recognition engine. They are constantly reading beneath the surface of
Like
things.
looking for the hidden meaning.
Exactly. They're trying to synthesize complex emotional and structural data into one grand, unified theory. They are essentially architects of meaning, but then you introduce ADHD into that architecture.
Which just brings in the chaos.
Well, yeah, it brings in a radically different pacing, mostly. ADHD is characterized by a hunt for dopamine and intense periods of hyperfocus, coupled with executive dysfunction.
And executive dysfunction, just as a quick refresher.
Right, that means the brain struggles to organize, initiate, or switch tasks. So you have a mind that desperately wants to build this perfect, meaningful cathedral of thought, but it's running on an engine that only operates at two speeds a million miles an hour, or completely stalled out.
Okay, let's unpack this. Because when that engine is running at a million miles an hour, the output is incredibly intense.
Extremely intense.
There's a specific track this creator made called Ceiling Chimes that perfectly illustrates this.
Oh, yes. Ceiling chimes is the perfect case study of this hyperfocus in action.
Walk us through it.
If you look at the production breakdown, the creator spent hours upon hours hyperfocusing on just an 11-second window of audio.
11 seconds.
Just 11 seconds. Specifically between the 0.43 and 0.54 mark of the track. They were manipulating AI audio tools, running the vocal track through filters over and over again.
And it wasn't even to make the song better for, like, the radio or whatever, right?
No, not at all. The goal wasn't to make the song structurally better for a general audience. The goal was to achieve a highly specific ASMR-like high-pitched female vocal texture, purely because, in their own words, it tickled their brain.
That is wild, spending hours on 11 seconds just for a sensory tickle.
Yeah.
It's like running a mental marathon at a dead sprint. You cross the finish line, you get that perfect vocal pitch, but instead of a medal, your tank is just completely empty.
Exactly.
After making that track, they described staring at the finished MP3 file and feeling actively depressed.
Hmm.
Like they experienced a massive post-creation crash fueled by what's known as ADHD time blindness.
That's a huge factor here.
So can you clarify what time blindness actually is in this context and why that crash hit so incredibly hard?
Sure, so time blindness is a core symptom of ADHD where your internal clock just ceases to function during hyperfocus.
You just lose track entirely.
Completely. You start tweaking a vocal track at 9 p.m. and suddenly it's 4 a.m. You haven't eaten, you haven't had any water, you haven't blinked. You are physically depleting your body without realizing it.
Wow.
Furthermore, dopamine isn't just the pleasure chemical, it is the molecule of motivation.
Right.
While they were chasing that vocal texture,